Welcome to SDH's coverage of action in the USL Championship. We'll take a look back before we head forward with the week that will be with the USL Championship. USL Championship, remember that we have Open Cup in the midweek involving some of the franchises in USL Championship. We'll take a peek at those matchups as well as we head into Open Cup and then back into league play very, very quickly on the weekend. But to get you back into what happened last week, a lot of action. Oakland Roots and San Diego Loyal all the way back on the 13th. Oakland Roots, San Diego Loyal, a 2-2 draw. Then on the 15th, it was two matches in the midweek. Red Bulls 2, RGV winning that one on the road at Montclair, winning 1-0 as a plus 140 road favorite going up against Red Bulls 2. Then a big win for Detroit City, 1-0 over Birmingham Legion in the wins at Keyworth as a plus 156. Slight home dog. So Detroit City gets a big win over Birmingham Legion 1-0. Then a lot of action on your Saturday, starting with the early 7 o'clock matchups. The Miami FC beats Hartford Athletic by the score of 2-0 as a minus 167 favorite. Vegas Lights on the road. Big win for Vegas Lights, knocking off the Pittsburgh Riverhounds, even though it was at Cashman as a plus 371. Vegas Lights win that one 1-0. Heartbreaking loss for Atlanta United 2. Goal in stoppage time by Indy 11. They beat Atlanta United 2 by the score of 2-1 at the Mike. Tampa Bay, big win over FC Tulsa by the score of 3-1. And that brings us to our first match of the week in the crossovers, which happened this week as well, East versus West. First one, Colorado Springs and Memphis 901 in downtown Colorado Springs. Memphis goes into the match as a plus 508. The Switchbacks, a minus 222. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at the USL Championship, ESPN Plus and YouTube.
And we're looking to see how they do at home tonight. And the Switchbacks in their home blacks with the blue trim kick us off. They'll be going from left to right here on ESPN Plus. 25 last year, tied the league record. Memphis, though, on the other hand, they might be in, but Jeff Caldwell denies them at his near post, and Memphis has to recycle it. Crucial save by one. Memphis win it back. Goodrum. Across again, and Mahoney with a crucial touch. Memphis still in possession, and a shot comes in, and in it goes! Goodness me, where did that come from?
You could almost feel it coming as going back and forth from both sides, and Malloy just gets a little half yard safe. You could see where he started to shift like he was going backwards to create this. You can see it right here, and there's just not seen by Caldwell. 3 players in front. You could tell he could be dangerous, and most likely what our center official saw.
Malloy's ball in, the header is down, and it's 2-0. The aforementioned Philip Goodrum doubles Memphis's money in Colorado Springs.
Dangerous ball by Malloy. There's so much pace on this. It's driven in. Goodrum redirecting that.
Lindley and Galena over this set piece. Galena will shoot, and he hits the woodwork. Goodness me. What a strike. Muse was rooted to the spot. Had no hope of getting to it.
A finishing choice right here, first and foremost, and then the way he bent that is
just kind of threading it into the penalty area for Chance Kelly. Kisiedu! And Caldwell again bails out the Switchbacks. What a save. A mow in traffic. Barry plays it on for Michi Galena. Galena thought about shooting and does! And Muse again had to be ready for it. You just never know when Galena is going to pull the trigger. Zach Zandy will take it. Oh, it's in from Mahoney. Muse came for it. He didn't get there. And the Switchbacks have a lifeline with 3 minutes of injury time left. Switchbacks are back in it.
Things just got interesting. The service from Zandy, perfect.
Lindley will change the angle to Haji Berry. Berry chips it in, but right into the hands of Muse. Goalkeeper Caldwell actually came forward as well. And you know what? That's it. Last act of the game.
So Memphis 901, the big win there, 2-1 at Colorado Springs. Continuing on your Saturday, San Antonio FC, over El Paso Locomotive by the score of 1-0. And that brings us to our second match of the week in San Diego at Torero Stadium on the campus of the University of San Diego. Lou City and the Loyal. Lou City, a slight, and by the slightest margins, road dog at a plus 154. San Diego Loyal went in at a plus 149 in the composite, courtesy of our friends at Odds Portal. Lou City, San Diego, 7 goals on the board. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at the USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
For LA Galaxy in the US Open, companies not in the 18 this evening after the early injury up at Laney College. Of course, Charlie Adams still working his way back in. It was part of an 0-4 start to the year for Loyal, playing away from Torero Stadium because of the pandemic. Now, a quick move and an early goal. Sent ahead, looking for Among. Among to the top of the 18. Still got it. Take it down. Penalty awarded. The official points to the spot. San Diego a chance to tie things up in the 13th.
Andrew Carlton playing at Atlanta United, coming up through their system.
There he goes. Carlton sends it in! The 2 goals this season off the 10. A year ago in the 1. 2 seasons ago, Guerrero coming after this one. It's bubbled and then fired back in. Harris. It's off the wall, so it'll be a yellow issued in the wall to Adams.
And they're
giving a penalty.
Yeah, they're saying he brought up his elbow and
Tosha takes it. Edson. Looking ahead for Vassell. Behind the line. Vassell into the box. Vassell back post. And here we're going to have a card. Vassell is dragged down. Louisville is lucky, and there it is. It's a red. Ownby's giving good pressure here. Racing ahead, Ownby. And he'll be bumped. It's going to be a penalty. It'll be a penalty against Stoneman, and we're pointing to the spot here. Ownby has created a great run. It's a red against Stoneman. He was the last defender. McCabe stepping to the spot. And sent in.
yeah, very.
Back into the 18. Swung across for Conway. Here's Carlson again. Vassell turns. Oh, just off the chest of Morton.
Morton with a big time save. Although I think it's more the rest and recovery is what Loyal need right now.
Ownby. He'll have a chance at this one to make it 5 indeed.
Proved to be a little bit more clinical in the back.
And that'll do it. 5-2 is the final tonight. These two teams atop East Conference and the USL Championship.
Other West Coast action, Orange County SC, Sacramento Republic tied at 1. Oakland Roots big 4-1 win over Loudoun United as a minus 125 at Laney. Phoenix Rising at Wild Horse Pass, knock off New Mexico United 1-0. LA Galaxy 2, Los Dos beat Monterey Bay by the score of 3-1 as a minus 110. So let's take a peek at the standings. In the Eastern Conference, after 7 matches, it's Lou City, still unbeaten on the year. 5 wins, 2 draws, 7 matches, 17 points. 4 ahead of Pittsburgh with their first loss on the season. They're at 13. Tampa Bay 3-3-1. They're at 12. Detroit City 3-2-1. They're at 11 points. The Miami FC is at 10. 2 goals ahead in goal difference ahead of Memphis 901 plus 2-0. FC Tulsa 9 points on the season. They've lost 3 of their last 4. But FC Tulsa has scored 12, but they've given up 13. They're right now in the 7th spot through 7 matches and 9 points. Indy 11, after being now unbeaten in their last 4, they are at 8 points in 8th. Loudoun United has lost 3 in a row. They're now at 7 points in 9th. Atlanta United 2 has lost 2 in a row after their 2-game win streak. At 2 wins, 5 losses, they are at 6 points in 10th. Birmingham Legion at 1, 2, and 3. They're at 5 points. Charleston Battery 1-0-4. They've lost 4 in a row. They're at 3 points. Red Bulls 2 have also lost 4 in a row. They are at 3 points as well. They have scored 1 less goal than Charleston Battery. Hartford Athletic still winless on the season, 1 draw, 4 losses in their first 5. They have 1 point on the year. They have lost their last 3. In the Western Conference, it is a logjam up top. San Diego Loyal 5-1-2 in their first 8 at 16 points. Colorado Springs, first loss on the year, breaks their 5-game win streak to start things out. They're at 15 points ahead of San Antonio FC on goal difference. Phoenix Rising 4-0-2. They're at 12. They've won 3 in a row. Vegas Lights have gone back and forth week to week. Win-loss, win-loss, win in their last 5. They are at 12 points as well. They have a less goal difference. They're at 0, where Phoenix Rising is at +5. Sacramento Republic at 3-1-1. They're unbeaten in their last 3. They're at 10 points. New Mexico United 2-2-1. They had their 4-match unbeaten string snapped with the loss last time out. They are at 8 points. The rest of the West, Los Dos is at 7 points. Rio Grande Valley has snapped their 4-game losing streak. They're at 6. And Oakland Roots have 6 points as well. They have scored 11 in 7 matches. They played 1 more than RGV have. Orange County SC, your defending champs, they've only lost 1 in their last 4. They're at 5 points. They've only scored 5 goals, though, in their first 5 matches. El Paso is at 3 points, having scored 13, a goal difference of -1. Monterey Bay is in last right now in the West with 6 matches played, 1-0-5, 17 goals allowed. They've lost 3 in a row. They've also lost 4 of their last 5. They're at 3 points at the bottom of the USL Championship. So let's take a peek at the schedule. First, starting off with action in the Open Cup. Your early returns on your Tuesday in FC Cincinnati, -159 at TQL as Pittsburgh comes to town as a +396. You have Birmingham Legion at a -244 hosting South Georgia Tormenta out of League One. You have the RGV on the road to Houston, 8:30 kick at a -286 for the Dynamo. RGV is north of +600. San Diego Loyal at the LA Galaxy. Galaxy also a -286 in the composite. The Loyal are +530, and that gets you through on your Tuesday in Open Cup. In USL Championship, let's take a peek at the schedule. After Open Cup, it's a quick turnaround for a lot of folks in USL Championship. Action on the 23rd, and there is a lot of it with 2 matches on the 24th. 1 o'clock at Montclair, Red Bulls 2 hosting Tampa Bay Rowdies. 5 o'clock at Patriots Point, the Battery hosting Lou City. Trinity Health at 7 o'clock. Detroit City can try and continue their road successes, taking on Hartford Athletic. At Highmark, Atlanta United 2 tries to snap their 2-game losing streak against Pittsburgh Riverhounds. FC Tulsa at 1OK at 8:30 hosting Switchbacks. HEB Park in Harlingen, Texas. RGV hosting Sacramento Republic. 9 o'clock at the Lab. New Mexico United hosting San Antonio FC. Southwest University Park at 9:30 Eastern. El Paso Locomotive hosting Oakland Roots. Out west at Cashman, 10 o'clock Lights. Vegas Lights hosting Los Dos. And then a crossover at Wild Horse Pass at 10:30. Phoenix Rising hosting the Miami FC. Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock at Segra. Loudoun United hosting Birmingham Legion. And at 5:30 at the Mike on Sunday afternoon, it is Indy 11 hosting Orange County SC. That's a very quick look at the schedule. Power rankings in week 6 here in the USL Championship. And once again, for all the news and notes that you may need for the USL Championship, go to uslchampionship.com and click on your favorite stories, links, and articles. Great article on Wilmer Cabrera, by the way, on the front page. Lou City, ranked number 1 in the power rankings, up 1 from number 2. San Antonio FC up 6-2. Switchbacks down 2 to number 3. Phoenix up 2 to number 4. Sacramento stays at 5. The Miami FC up 3 to number 6. New Mexico United stays at number 7. Detroit City up 2 to number 8. Tampa Bay up 3 to number 9. Loyal down 7 from number 3 to 10 as they had the loss, the road victory in Oakland on Wednesday. Then they had 3 errors lead directly to the goals that you heard earlier in one of our games of the week, and the 5-2 loss against Lou City. Other Eastern Conference teams: Pittsburgh down 8-12. After the loss to Las Vegas, Memphis is up 2-13. FC Tulsa down 4-15. Legion down 2-16. Indy 11 up 1-17. Also, it is Loudoun United down 3-22. Atlanta United 2 at number 23 down a spot. Hartford stays at 24. Charleston stays at 26. And the Red Bulls stay at 27. Fans Championship choice for goal of the week for week number 6. You can go to uslchampionship.com and vote until Thursday at noon Eastern. Fans choice for goal of the week for week 6. Nicky Law's set piece from just outside the area in Indy 11's 12th minute. In the 12th minute, in their 2-1 win over Atlanta United 2. Elliot Collier for San Antonio against El Paso. Aaron Malloy, Memphis 9-1 against Colorado Springs. Lewis Hilton for Tampa Bay Rowdies going up against FC Tulsa, and Sekou Kane for Los Dos going up against Monterey Bay. So remember, you can vote on those, Law, Collier, Malloy, Hilton, and Kane, until Thursday, April 21st at noon Eastern for your goal of the week. And the Save of the Week nominees will come out also at uslchampionship.com. You have until Friday at noon to vote for those. So if you are nearby a matchup, whether it's Open Cup this week involving your USL Championship teams, or it's the big Saturday and the matches on the weekend, if you can go visit, go visit. Quality talent is on display in USL Championship. So go and visit a USL Championship game nearest to you if you can. If you're in market and you can't, listen to your local providers or watch your local providers. If you're out of market and you still want to follow the USL Championship, catch all the games on ESPN Plus. And don't forget to follow the USL Championship on all their social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. That is SDH's coverage of everything in the USL Championship. Play it safe, everybody. Enjoy the Open Cup. Enjoy your games.